Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, I thought real long and hard if I wanted to give away this game, man. You know, I was like, man, this is just, when things are free, people just don't appreciate free. People, they just, they hear it, they listen to it, and then some people, they don't even watch and listen to the whole damn thing. But there's going to be one or two people, lucky people, who listen, take heed to this information, this game I'm getting ready to give you, and it's going to change their life. All right? And the reason I say it is because I've changed hundreds of people at this point, probably close to about 700 and something people, clients. Like, if we're talking about people who ain't never even bought my shit, I know it's in the thousands. But people who I've helped, who paid me money, and I've given them this game and created their plan for them, I've helped hundreds, well over 600 people drop 25, 30, 50 plus pounds, whatever it is, with this game I'm getting ready to give you. Because if you don't know already, if you're trying to drop weight, nutrition is by far the most important part, y'all. Nutrition is by far the most important part. A lot of folks, they think it's the weightlifting. They think they need to work out. They think they need to work out hard in the gym. They think they need to kill themselves in the gym. They think they need to do all this hours and hours of cardio. They think they need to do the detox diets. They think they need to do the old mad fast and all this kind of shit. You don't have to do none of it. All right? You don't have to do none of it. I'm about to share with you the real. All right, the shit that most trainers won't even tell you because they'll be like, well, if I tell them that, why would they want to join my program? Why would they want to do my program, my course, or my info product? Truthfully, I really don't care. Because it's going to always be more and more people who will be like, man, I hear what you're saying. It sounds really, really good, coach. But can you put this shit together for me? Because I don't want to have to think about it. There's going to always be that group of people. Because I know, because I'm that type of person. I listen to podcasts. I've invested in coaching programs. I'm like, these motherfuckers smart. Let me go ahead and get them to pay. Let me go ahead and pay them so they can put this stuff together for me. So that's why I really don't care. All right, so I want to give y'all the game. And then there's a group of people out here who just don't have the resources, man. So I want to be able to give you guys game as well. All right. And so, like I was saying, you have to dial in your nutrition if you want to lose weight. And it can't just be eat mindfully. It can't just be eat healthy. This is what most people get wrong. They think that if I just eat, clean, and I eat vegetables, and I eat fruits, and I eat, organic food, that I'll lose weight. I got some, y'all might find this very disappointing. You can't just eat healthy and lose weight. I'm pretty sure we've all seen somebody at this point that has done like the pescatarian or the vegetarian or the vegan diet, but they are still overweight. You're like, damn, how you overweight? And all you do is eat healthy food. How are you eating vegan chips and vegan burgers and your ass still overweight? How is that possible? I tell you how. Because just eating healthy is not going to cut it. All right? And truthfully, I've thought long and hard about this. If your ass is morbidly overweight, like obese, and all you're doing is eating healthy food, you're overeating on healthy food, it's actually unhealthy. Because you can find yourself having the aches, the pains, feeling tired, feeling depressed. Why? Because of all that damn weight. Imagine walking around with a 50-pound book bag all day. Imagine walking around with a 75, 100-pound book bag all day. As soon as you get out the damn bed, your ankles start hurting, knees start hurting, back start hurting, everything hurting. You just tired because of that heavy-ass book bag. But you have it on your gut. You have it on your back. You have it on your arms and legs. And so you living like that, guys. You can't normalize that. You're putting yourself through trauma. All right? I was looking at something the other day. It was talking about jack men versus fat men and all this kind of stuff, and how some people look at people who are fat as, they look at it like they're disgusting. Guys, it's not disgusting. There's a group of people who are out there who look at that like it is, but I don't look at it that way. I look at it as when I see somebody who's gaining a lot of weight, they're going through something. Because there's no reason for a person to voluntarily go through that type of stress. Like even a little kid knows, man, if a person is really, really heavy, man, they're going to have a hard time being able to get around, just move around. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that. And so I think I'm concerned when I hear when I see people that are really, really overweight. When I see somebody who has a really big stomach. Because I've seen people in my family who I lost, like my granddad. He was 46 years old, had a heart attack. He developed sleep apnea from gaining a lot of weight. He ended up having a heart attack at 46 years old because he wasn't making nutrition a priority. He didn't have to kill himself in the gym like most people think. He didn't have to be walking miles and miles and 10,000 steps a day. Like, this sounds good, but you don't even have to do all that. All right? And so I just want to say all these things to you to really give you some context around certain things. You don't have to kill yourself in the gym. You don't have to sell your soul to the chicken and broccoli diet. You don't have to do all these damn gimmick diets neither. The keto, the fasting, the Atkins. You don't have to do all that. All right? I'm about to give you the real. Number one, you do still want to eat healthy. You do still need to do that. Okay? And I say you need to be eating healthy and mindfully at least 80 to 90% of the time. The reason I say this is because we want to be healthy. I'm at a point now where I love the way I look. But I also take pride in feeling good on a daily basis. Because if I don't feel good, I can't show up for you guys. A lot of y'all listen to my podcast, y'all watch me on social media, you get motivated. Some of y'all have started your fitness journeys and even started losing a lot of weight. And it started to impact your family to the point where they want to lose weight. But it started with the ripple effect of me having energy to show up. And so the only way I can do that is if I make sure that I'm eating the right types of foods. Okay? I have to eat quality food at least 80 to 90% of the time. And so you need to be the same way. Then the other 10 to 20%, you can enjoy yourself, man. You can eat a burger. You can eat a pancake. You can eat a taco. You can eat a cookie. Guys, almost every weekend, I eat 1 or 2 cookies. Almost every weekend. There's this place out here in Atlanta called Sugar Shan. Sugar Shan Cookies. They should pay me for just shouting y'all out. But anyway, I go there almost every other weekend, and I have 1 or 2 big old ass Betty White cookies with some milk, and I have zero guilt. That's my 10 to 20%, and I'll have some maybe what do they call it? I can't think of it right now. Old fashioned. I drink a little bit of alcohol. I have an old fashioned once or twice, maybe 3 times. Normally like once or twice a week. So I drink alcohol too, and so one might believe when they see me, oh, well, he live in the gym. He eat healthy all the time. No, I'm just like your ass. I like to eat. I like to live good. I want to feel good. I want to look good in my clothes and when I take my clothes off. Yeah. Now, I don't want to hide behind my clothes. I want to look good when I take my shirt off. I want to feel confident. I want to feel proud about myself. A lot of times I see people go through a lot of mental health issues, being depressed and sad and in ruts for long periods of time. If you took better care of yourself, you'd feel better. So if you're not feeling well, start eating better. All right? And so that's the first part of it. You do need to be mindful about the type of foods you eat. And you can go all over my little social medias and you can see the different foods I'll be telling you what to eat and what not to eat. All right? That's the simple part. But you can't stop there. The second part of this is this. You have to be aware of how much you're eating. I see a lot of little trolls. They be on my posts because nowadays the little social media posts, they starting to get more attention and stuff like that. And people be like, well, you can't just eat that. You got to be in a calorie deficit. You got to be in a calorie deficit. And in my head at first, when I first started getting those trolls or whatever, I'd be like, no shit, shithead. Like, everybody know that. But everybody don't know that. And the people who do know that, they don't know what it means. Guys, we are energy beings. All right? We are energy spiritual beings. If we put too much energy inside of us, aka food, and even them sweet teas and lemonades y'all ass be drinking, and sodas y'all be drinking, if you feed your body in excess energy, it stores it as fat. All right? I'm gonna say that one more time. If you're feeding your body in excess, whether it's something that you're drinking, it could be soda, alcohol, juice, lemonade, sweet teas. It could be snacking. It could be eating too much food. If you do it in excess, you will get fat. If you do it in excess. If you do it gradually, but you're training and lifting and doing your cardio, this is how people gain a lot of mass and they be all bulky and swole as hell. If that's what you want. But you have to have structure to do that. Most people don't have the structure. That's why they end up getting fat. All right? And so, if you want to lose weight, because this is what I focus on. I focus on helping people lose weight. They want to lose that big old ass stomach. They want to look good in their clothes. They want to look good when they take their clothes off. They don't want to look like they pregnant when they're not pregnant. All right? You have to eat less than what's required for you to maintain your current weight. I'm going to say it again. You have to eat less than what is required for you to maintain your current weight. And so, let's say, for example, you need to eat 2,000 calories just to maintain your current weight on a daily basis. Let's say you, I don't know, let's just say, for example, you 215 pounds and you need to eat 2,000 calories a day. This is just an example now. So you 215 pounds and you start eating 2,000, you like, damn, well, I'm losing weight. I'm not maintaining. I'm giving you an example. Let's say 215 and you're eating 2,000 calories and that's going to help you maintain. Guys, if you want to lose weight, you cannot continue to eat that amount. You have to eat less than that. You can't continue to eat 2,000. All right? And so, how do we get to a point where we understand how much we actually need to eat? It's a couple of different ways you can do this. All right? I have one that's called the J. Jackson Transformation Equation. The J. Jackson Transformation Equation is your body weight times 10, 11, or 12. If you multiply your current body weight times 10, that's going to be a more aggressive approach to dropping body fat. If you want to go to a more conservative approach, multiply your current body weight times 11. If you want to go a little bit more conservative, then times 12. All right? And that is a starting point, guys. A starting point. It still don't mean you go lose weight, but it's a starting point. Okay? Starting point. You have to start tracking it. This is why I always say, if you're not tracking, you're slacking. And so you eat that amount of calories on a day-to-day basis, every single day. It ain't no, sometimes I'm going to eat more. Sometimes I'm going to eat way less. No. You want to be right around that range. You definitely want to be under it, but right around that range on a daily basis for at least 1 to 2 weeks. But you want to track it inside of MyFitnessPal. And so that way you can see what foods you're eating, but also how much you're eating. When you can see it and you can understand it, you get more clarity. You get more understanding. You see how it affects your body. You see what makes you bloated. You see what gives you energy and what takes energy away from you. A lot of y'all just hear trainers and you hear me say, track it, but this is why. Because we don't gain confidence in anything unless we understand it. You can't just fake your way or think your way into being confident, guys. You have to understand things to be confident with it. That's why I'm able to speak confidently about this shit, because I understand it. All right? And so you track it 1 to 2 weeks. But each week, you're going to step on a scale. I know y'all be scared and disappointed with stepping on guys, step on the goddamn scale. It's just like looking at your bank account. If you ain't looking at your bank account and you, oh man, I don't know, man, my feeling go be, you just gotta look at the bank account. Because if you don't look at the bank account, you're not gonna know if you need to work harder. You're not gonna know if you need to make changes. All right? And so you gotta step on a scale to be able to see, okay, well, you know, I ate this amount of calories every single day. Then on Friday, well, damn, I didn't drop no weight. Well, let me do it 1 more week. All right, you do it 2 weeks. That's why I said 2 weeks. All right, 1 to 2 weeks. And then let's say you do it another week. You don't drop no weight. All right, this is why I said it's a foundation. It's a foundation. It's a starting point. Because if you don't drop weight after that second week, now you're going to readjust your daily calorie intake. You're going to reduce the calorie intake by 150, no more than 200 calories. No more than that. All right, no more than that. And then you're going to go back to it again. 1 to 2 weeks with the new updated calorie intake. And you do that. And if you drop 1 or 2 pounds, you keep running the play. You don't change shit. Don't change nothing. Keep the same workout routine. Keep eating the same foods. All that was changed was your daily calorie intake. All right? But you use the J. Jackson transformation equation. Your current body weight times 10, 11, or 12. All right, that's one way to do it. The other way you can do it, you can go on Google. You can type in TDEE calculator. That stands for total daily energy expenditure. Ain't that interesting? How they say total daily energy expenditure. Y'all remember when I was talking about earlier? We are energy beings. You have to know how much energy you're putting inside your body. Okay? And so when you see what number it gives you, because it's gonna be like a little equation, total daily energy expenditure calculator. It's gonna have you put in like the numbers for the little formula for the calculator, and then it's gonna give you a certain number, and then you reduce a certain amount of calories. It could be 200, 300, 400, 500 calories from that amount that it gives you, and you can start eating that amount for 1 to 2 weeks. You can either follow my equation or you can follow the one that I just gave you. Going to the TDEE calculator, reducing a certain amount of calories, and then doing that for 1 to 2 weeks. If you start dropping weight in the first 1 to 2 weeks, keep doing it. Stop changing up shit because you bored. Keep doing it. The weight will come off. All right? And this is how you start dropping body fat. Everybody thinks it's all about the foods that you eat. Guys, you can eat a goddamn burger every day and lose weight. You believe that or not? You can eat a pizza every day and lose weight. Believe that or not? You can eat waffles and pancakes every day and lose weight. Believe that or not? Now, will you be healthy? Will you feel good on a daily basis? You probably won't. Why? Because the food you're eating is junk food. That's why I say 80 to 90% of the time, you need to be eating healthy and clean. The other 10% of 10 to 20% of the time, you can eat whatever you want to. And so, whenever y'all hear me saying the 80-20 rule, that's what I'll be talking about. Like 1, maybe 2 days out the week, I'll have a cheat meal. Not a cheat day. A cheat meal. Alright? And so this just gives you structure. This gives you some discipline. This gives you awareness of, damn, I'm eating too much bullshit throughout the week. I'm eating way too much junk food every other day. No wonder I feel tired. No wonder I feel bloated. No wonder I have acid reflux and brain fog. Because you're eating too much junk food. And so that's one part of it. 80-20 rule with the food, and still enjoy yourself. But then the other side of it is if you want to drop weight, you want them numbers to go down on the scale. You want your clothes to start fitting better. You're tired of feeling tired. You're tired of feeling self-conscious about the way your body looks when you're out hanging out, or you might be with your boo in the bedroom. You're just tired of your body looking the way it's looking. And you just know you had the potential to look better. Like, I tend to talk to the people who want better for themselves. I don't want to talk to the motherfuckers who, they okay with their head. I want to talk to people who actually want to get better. Deep down in your thoughts, you like, man, I need to do a little bit better than what I'm doing. You look in the mirror when you get out the shower, you like, damn, man, so I got to make some changes. You be with your kids and they want you to enjoy time with them. They want you to have a little fun with them, but you too tired to. Man, I got to get my shit together. The older people I'm talking to. Man, I want to do better for my family, my community. The older people I'm talking to who want better. The people who, it's going to always be a group of people who lazy as hell. It's going to always be a group of people who ain't going to never do nothing. They just go always consume information. At some point, you got to act. I just giving you the information to act on. Guys, a lot of people, they say, well, I'm just not motivated. Guys, you can't think your way into motivation. You can't. You cannot think your way into feeling good. You have to act your way into feeling good. Act on the information I just gave you. Shit ain't got to be perfect. Start. If you don't know where to start at, reach out to your boy. Slide in my inbox on Facebook and Instagram. Hey, Cole, man, I've been trying to do this, man. It just ain't working out, man. I need to go ahead and get some help. I'm tired. I don't want another month or another year to go by and I'm not seeing the progress or seeing the results that I want to, man. I'm ready to get some help. Get some help, man. And so that way you're not wasting these months and years of your life that you can't get back. Guys, we getting older. We ain't getting out of this motherfucker alive. Everybody go die one day. But at least when I'm laying on my deathbed, I would like to know that I gave it all I had. I didn't bitch and moan and cry. Well, you know what? Sometimes I might bitch and moan and cry, but I'm still putting in the work. I'm still going. I'm still showing up for myself. Versus bitching, moaning, crying, and doing nothing. That's the worst. When you land on your deathbed, you're like, damn, man. I wish I had so much more to be able to reminisce on and just say I did and I accomplished. But it's going to be a lot of people who don't. And there's a lot of regret that sits in that bed with them. And it doesn't have to be that way. Now that you've heard this, because you can't unhear what you hear, like now you got an opportunity, you got a chance. You got a chance to go out and change your whole motherfucking life. It don't matter what's behind you. It's a reason that the windshield is a lot bigger than the rearview mirror. Because what's most important is what's in front of you guys. What's in front of you, not what didn't happen to you in the past. You can remember things in the past to charge you up, to inspire you, to motivate you, to remember, to help you remember where you come from. But what's in front of you? Where are you going? When you drop that 30, 50, 100 plus pounds, how your life gonna be different? Who else gonna be impacted by your transformation? Your wife, your kids, your damn dog, your mom, your dad. You gonna be healthy enough to be around for them, take care of them, and have so much energy and abundance that you can take care of people in your community. What's in front of you? All right. And so this is why it's important to understand nutrition. These are the types of things that are not just so I can lose some weight. This is a lifestyle. Once you understand these things, you teach these things to the people that you love and care about. Especially if you have kids. Especially if you have a wife. Especially if you have a husband. Because sometimes all them folks, they ain't gonna hear what I'm saying. But you done heard it. And so now it's an obligation and duty for you to learn it, understand it, so you can teach it to them. Otherwise, what the hell is you out here living for? You just living just to exist? Or you go live to improve yourself and to improve the people around you? That's the wave I'm on. I'm not just out here just to talk. The people I mess around with, we are getting better. I want to improve myself so I can help the folks around me get better. And that's the expectation I have with them as well. Whether it be with relationships, I have partners and friends who are attorneys. They put me up on game on things. I have partners and friends who are in finance. They put me up on finances, investing, real estate. I have folks who are spiritual. They put me up on my spiritual game. The whole nine. Business, fitness. I have friends who are better than me at fitness. It's always room to learn. Like, humble yourself. You are not the best at what you do. It's always somebody a little bit better than you. It's always something that you can learn. And so I want to teach you guys a little bit more about nutrition so that way you can learn it, understand it, and then go out and make your transformation happen. That way you have proof that you know what the hell you're talking about. And so that way your friends and your family, because you can't just go tell them about it and you ain't got no proof. A lot of y'all get all this, oh yeah, I'm about to lose that weight. And then they don't share the same enthusiasm as your ass because you don't have no proof. Go lose the weight. You go lose 50 pounds like my boy Darrell, or you go lose 80 pounds like my client Ann. And yeah, the proof in the pudding at that point. The proof is in the pudding. They go shut the hell up and listen because they see that you know what you're talking about. All right? And so hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button, leave your boy a 5-star rating, and so we can continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.